Alright, and we're back. So this is going to be the episode where we kill Laz. So this is technically the last regular dungeon floor? What is this? I forgot what this was. Oh, we don't need this anymore.
Whoa,
I don't need you anymore. And then Andy threw fucking Woody into the dumpster and he died. Oh, I want that. I really want that. But the resistance one is so much better. Like, this is so good, but it needs more damage.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Shield, anything else? You know? That's a really good amulet. It would save me some reduction. But I lose res. So if I lost this... I mean, we're at 40 on everything, which is still great. We wouldn't really lose a whole lot. But what would I miss out on? That's the main thing. More strength would be great. Nah, I think it's fine for now. We'll look at it later. But anyways, we're gonna kill Laz.
What ails you, my friend?
This is where it gets brutal. Alright, so this is actually a regular dungeon floor. It's the last one in the game. So what we're looking for when we get down there is gonna be the Staff of Lazarus. We need to take Laz's staff back to Cain, and then we're gonna have to open a portal to kill Laz. But Laz is probably the hardest enemy in the game next to Diablo, and he also spawns in with a shitload of enemies, so it's never as easy as it sounds, right? I think this might be enough. We don't even know what's down there yet, to be honest. I think that's fine. And we'll do 2 rows of mana. I'm telling you though, Laz is probably the best enemy in the game. When you kill Diablo, the game ends. You don't get anything. You get XP from killing him, but it's not really a big deal. It's not like it levels you up and fucking super skyrockets you. It's not like killing the ancients, you know. Oh, I need to bring gold. God damn it, Seth, don't be lazy. Well, I can be lazy, just not yet. So some people will actually make a new game after they kill Lazarus in an existing game. They'll get like whatever items they want from him and they'll just do that for like hours and hours. I really don't think that's necessary. This is not the same kind of game as Diablo 2. So if you want to do that, you can. Laz is pretty fucking brutal though, and if you're a caster, it's pretty easy. I think they only have 1 resistance in that. I think the dungeon's static. I'm 99% certain the dungeon's static, but we'll see when we get there. We'll just see when we get there. How about that? So, okay. So, before I go down there, let me take a drink in and explain. Alright. So, once you kill Lazarus, you can kill Diablo. But, Diablo's dungeon is also floor 16. It's static as well. So, that's... You know what? We'll just get to it when we get there. How about that? Okay. Please don't be archbishops and shit, please. Okay, these guys aren't too bad. Can I lightning you? I can. And blood things? Okay. This is pretty good. So, these ones I think are immune to fire, but we'll find out in a minute. Missed me, bitch. Let's see. Oh my god, they do so much damage. So remember how I said, oh, resistances are key? Yeah. If I didn't have resistances, this would be awful. I not? Okay, they must be immune to lightning. I think. Doesn't really matter, they don't have a lot of health. But this is what Lazarus uses in his dungeon, is these hellspawn. It's fucking brutal. They will chip your health off so fast if you're not ready for it, and they're actually easier because they're in set locations, but it doesn't make it any less pleasant. Alright, hopefully this doesn't go too bad. We're gonna be looking for a giant pentagram as well. That's the teleport to go to Diablo and Lazarus. If I had to guess how hard it's gonna be pretty brutal. Not Diablo and Lazarus, but simply getting to it. Oh my god. Okay, so we just have spam. Is that a unique? I'm not sure. We'll find out. Hang on. Yeah, that's Bloodlust. Okay. Have I been missing? God damn it. We're just gonna sit here and grunt at each other. Thank you. Good God, that took forever. So, that answers that question. I was like, what the hell is that? So we can use lightning on the Balrogs, is what they're actually called in the manual, I'm pretty sure. But I don't think we can use it on the succubi here. I'm pretty sure. Actually, yeah, they're weak to fire, because they're the same ones that Lazarus has. Watch. See? So yeah, it's probably better just to bow and fireball from a distance at these. Probably a little bit safer. Alright, I think I got the strategy for this floor. We gotta remember to look out for that elixir as well, for the Doom Knight dude. God. You see what I was saying? If I had low res, we'd be in a really bad spot right now. But because Seth was smart and prioritized the correct damage types and everything in accordance, we're not having as much of a problem with this. Actually, yeah, these guys aren't even a real problem either, because they use fire. Alright, well, fuck you, I guess. I almost said that, oh yeah, they don't use fire in Diablo 2, and then I remember they do. Like an idiot. There was a ring, I think, over here, right? I know there's an amulet, I've already picked it up. Okay, guess not. I must just be hearing shit. So this is a pretty easy floor. I'm not gonna whine about this. Oh, I can do this. Watch this. Okay, that was supposed to be a lot cooler. It's still cool. Let's not say it's not, because it's pretty fucking cool. Okay. That was cool to me, okay? That's all that matters. I really don't need to have that on, though. I think Fireball is probably the better option. Talk about bad breath. These guys pack some serious bad halitosis. Okay, it's probably better to just... yeah.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
You guys probably thought this whole time, oh, Seth lying, you don't use that much mana in this game. Be happy for your regenerating mana in later Diablo games for this exact reason. Okay. So I think we're gonna have to really rely on everything right now. And yeah, this is really awkward to control if it isn't obvious. Okay. Because I had to hold shift to stop moving. Okay. Wow, they are actually called Balrogs. I wasn't even looking at their name. I'm just like, that's what they call them in the manual, I'm pretty sure. Remember when I said fire? Pretty damn important, ain't it? Everything in this act is very difficult. What the fuck? Can I please find a not completely packed to the brim with bullshit room? I don't want to have to keep going back to town. This is the last floor in the game, technically. Diablo is his own little sub-thing, whatever. And I think Diablo is also really bullshit because he spawns with enemies around him when you lower it, so he starts hitting you and you still have shit you gotta deal with in the way. It's really annoying. He also casts Apocalypse, which is an AoE, essentially hit scan attack, and it's really bullshit. Excuse me? Yeah, I'd be happy that only traps deal mana drain in this game, by the way. Okay. Because if this was in Diablo 2, they'd be draining my mana like fucking crazy. No, they don't drain mana, they drain health. I'm dumb. They drain health and then resupply their own. They're like vampires, but more annoying. Okay. You can be like, well, in Median it's harder than this. This is Diablo 1 engine, though. This is a very different kind of game. Double kill! Okay, hi, friend. I'll fucking take you. Okay, maybe we won't. No. This is how you get killed if you're not paying attention, Seth. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Now that we know what this dungeon's like, this shouldn't be as bad. You're probably like, oh, you used a lot of potion. You wouldn't be using as much potion if you were doing more damage. No. I'd be dead if I wasn't doing what I was doing. Actually, let's see what this is. I'm curious. I really need a better amulet. Because we've been using optic amulet the whole game.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
36 HP? I'll take it. I don't care if it's a, you know, lightning res hit. I'll take it. Alright.
Well, what can I do for you?
No turning back now. And I'll restock on health pots too.
What ails you, my friend?
So now we know how that floor is gonna work. I'm amazed we didn't find any magistrates, or whatever they're called. Those guys are fucking awful. They're probably the easier solution damage-wise, but they're still really annoying. It'll be fine. Here we go. Okay, gotta not fucking die immediately. Okay. It's better to kill them with magic than with my bow, because they actually have a weakness. Everything is flatly resistant to melee and shit, but it's much safer to use your elemental shit to your advantage. This is a bad idea. Okay. This is really difficult because of the generation, too. Fucking hell. Good. Okay. I just want to reorganize my inventory. Let me drink my drink! Okay. I'm not worried about hitting them with the fireball, by the way. It's if there's something behind them. Which, yeah, that's why, right there, see? I can probably tank the Balrogs, realistically, but I can't tank the succubis. It's way too dangerous. Ah. There we go. Oh, shit. What? That hurt. Why'd you do that? That was funny. That hurt. Why'd you do that? Okay, so we could probably realistically just tank them. If I get surrounded, I'll use Chain Lightning. That's probably the way we're gonna have to deal with this floor. It's annoying, but it's what we gotta do. Okay, fun time's over. Camptown races sing this song. Doo-dah, doo-dah. Okay. Good. Oh my god. There's always a million enemies. And this is a really, really cramped dungeon, too. I'm not liking this very much. Just in case. You never know. Alright. We should be pretty close to getting to the end of this area. That's a good sign. Because once we find the staff, we're good. And then we gotta find the pentagram, which is in a different location. Usually they're pretty close together. I hope. The less backtracking on this I had to do, the better. Where are you going? That's what I thought. Bitch. Okay. I'm trying to hear as well. Because if I can hear it hit something, I can tell how far away that room has left in it. Yeah, that's a pretty far room over there. Okay, that's probably gonna... Oh, hell. See? Wasn't kidding, you need to have an AoE spell. Otherwise this is all gonna go to shit when you get to this point in the game. It's all paid off. All of our resistances have paid off. Everything's working. Told you. Okay. That's hopefully the second corner of the dungeon map. I doubt it, but, you know, I can only hope. There's Laz's teleport. This is the 90s. Oh, look, there's the golden elixir. Cool.
I need to get this to Lakdanen.
Lakdanen! She peed in it. That's great. Alright. So we got the quest item done. And we found the pentagram. That's great. That's just great. I'm gonna forget where it's at, probably. I was like, how the fuck did I get in here? There we go. So that means we still have to find Laz's staff. So there's probably 1 or 2 more branches left. It's probably down this area. I haven't forgot about Lakdonin, but where he's at, I don't fucking remember. This was like an hour ago. Old Lakdonin had a farm. I went there. I had a serious character just ruined. Oh! Yeah, take that with your sex noises. Okay. See? If I didn't have res, I gotta keep stressing this. If I didn't have any res, I'd be dead. I couldn't do this. Makes the game seem a little bit trivial, but that's how you get to play it. Okay, I see you over there. Someone sent me an image. Potion of Mana Man. Okay. Bitch. This is definitely the ending branch. What we're looking for looks a lot like weapon racks in Diablo 2. Just because they're big don't mean they're scary. Okay. It's probably in this corner. Oh, they can get down here, I don't care. Not a big deal. Good God. I'm gonna sit on my face with a fireball. Oh, yes. When they line up like that, it's the best. I too like to live dangerously. Ooh, that's just good money. Don't do that. There we go. Looks like pee in a jar. Maybe that's what it is. I'm just lying to him and I'm just throwing pee on him. Maybe he's into that. Who am I to judge, right? No, that's still weird. I like how I'm a very progressive and generally faithfully, like, trusting of other people person. No, that's still gross. You don't pee on people. That's not okay. Where the hell is the staff? Oh, fuck. Don't tell me I missed a spot. Yup. I can see where it's gonna be. It's down here to the right. That's just great. Did I fully go into this room? Oh, okay, I thought I didn't do it. Not having mana is a bit spooky, but I have a scroll. That's what I was checking there for. Okay. This is bad. I don't know what's in here. And there's actually quite a bit over there, too, it looks like. And the bow, really? Okay. That's great. Do I continue on like an idiot? Yes. Yeah, this is where I got stuck because I kept getting fucking bottlenecked on dumb things. Yeah, let me loose an arrow off in your asshole, thanks. Alright. This has got to be this surely has to be it. Okay, we're not dealing with that. We're doing this with mana. I'm not fucking playing messy here. Whatever. Whatever. Does Seth get lazy at the end of this game? You bet you.
Well, what can I
He
do
sure
for
does. Okay. What do you have, friendo? I really want that. But I don't know if I'd use it. That's the problem. I don't think I can make much use out of it. Alright. I'm not dealing with this without fucking at least more mana than I've got right now. And I know I gotta go back and give what's-his-nuts the stupid jar of pee. Maybe it's bathwater. Yeah, Seth went there. I'm gonna make fun of other people for their weird fetishes. Like the one I found of a guy that likes to put women in...
I sense a soul in search of answers.
If I talk about it, it'll make you go, why? And I'll say, I don't really know either. I couldn't tell you. It just strikes me of violence towards women in an actually awful way. Not in the SJW way, but I'm like, this guy I think really doesn't like women. Of being like, hypnotizing women by hitting them in the throat? Yeah, that's pretty normal. And then shitting into their mouths? Yeah, I don't think that's normal. Pretty sure that's not right.
Well, what can I do for you?
Oh, that's really good. No, it's fine. It's fine.
What ails you, my friend?
I don't really need that, because if I get all stats, it's not going to be as useful long term. It's going to be great in the short term, but once we start hitting later things, it's not going to be a big deal. You'll see why as I keep playing, by the way. It's not like me being a cop-out bitch, it's just the way it is. I mean, this game isn't very complicated, so... But if I do it too early, what's going to happen is I could really use these HP, like, points right now, rather than later in the game when it becomes a huge pain in the ass, because I'll be like, wow, I don't have very much health, and all I have is soft skills, and that's not really worth it. So, that's why I'm doing that. It makes sense, right? It's like, yeah, just because it's the short-term solution, it's not going to be good long-term when things get much more difficult.
Not enough mana.
It's like when you play games like Fallout 3 and you choose the perks that let you get XP faster. While they're not technically bad, you're better off getting something that actually benefits you later, and you won't have like a moment where you go, well fuck, I put all this stuff into this and now it's not giving me anything back. That's what you want to avoid. There's Laz's staff, good. There's really no mobs? Okay, I was like, there's fucking no way. There's always mobs around this. Okay. I like how they're all in not near the damn thing. Okay then. You do that. Huh. Vile stand. I think you say I need to give this to Kane. No. But you do need to give it to Deckard Cain. How did I miss all of that? Okay. So that takes care of that. Hi, Frant. You look really dumb. He's just rolling around with his teeth out like... Ugh. Yeah. You're very relaxed, I can tell. So... we gotta go find Luchador Larry, and then give this staff to Deckard Cain, and then we'll kill Lazarus, and... well, I guess we'll do the expansion then, won't we? I don't even know what time it is. Oh, it's like 5:40. That's perfect. It's more than enough time for me to get dinner ready after this. So... where the hell was he? I think he was in this corner up here somewhere, if I remember correctly. Yeah, he must be to the right. because I remember going up here after I came through here. Yeah, he's got to be like right in that corner there. Pretty sure that's where he was at. Oh, there he is.
You have saved my soul from damnation, and for that, I am in your debt. If there is ever a way that I can repay you from beyond the grave, I will find it. But for now, take my helm. On the journey I'm about to take, I will have little use for it. May it protect you against the dark powers below. Go with the light, my friend.
I have no room.
That's fucking classic. It really is. We'll cast this here. Why not? If you guys haven't figured this out by now, the guy that voices him is like, okay, voices like every character in this game except Deckard Cain. I know his name. He does a lot of like basic voice work. He voices Colonel from Metal Gear Solid. Okay. I know his name. And it's not just Colonel, he has a real name. I just don't remember what it is. I've literally just played Metal Gear Solid 1 like less than Colonel Campbell, there we go. Roy Campbell, dog food. See, I know it, that's my mnemonic.
This does not bode well, for it confirms my darkest fears. While I did not allow myself to believe the ancient legends, I cannot deny them now. Perhaps the time has come to reveal who I am. My true name is Deckard Cain the Elder, and I am the last descendant of an ancient brotherhood that was dedicated to safeguarding the secrets of a timeless evil, an evil that quite obviously has now been released. The Archbishop Lazarus, once King Leoric's most trusted advisor, led a party of simple townsfolk into the labyrinth to find the king's missing son, Albrecht. Quite some time passed before they returned, and only a few of them escaped with their lives. Curse me for a fool! I should have suspected his veiled treachery then. It must have been Lazarus himself who kidnapped Albrecht and has since hidden him within the labyrinth. I do not understand why the Archbishop turned to the darkness, or what his interest is in the child. Unless he means to sacrifice him to his dark masters. That must be what he has planned. The survivors of his rescue party say that Lazarus was last seen running into the deepest bowels of the labyrinth. You must hurry and save the prince from the sacrificial blade of this demented fiend.
So, yeah. That's cool and all, but can you
Hello,
ID my
friend.
stuff?
Stay a while and listen.
Ooh. That would be pretty good. It's not worth it, but it's pretty good. So, this is why you want to get that quest. Look at that. Resist all plus 50, 60 armor, minus 30 mana, but who cares? This is fucking massive. Look at this. You gonna argue which one's better? Obviously, Veil of Steel. Just saying.
Well, what can I do for you?
So we can get rid of that. And I think we probably have enough to kill Laz on us right now. Alright. So if you haven't figured it out by now, Lazarus is a Zacharimite. And if you've played Diablo 2, you're like, hey, wait a minute. That's the thing that Mephisto corrupted. Exactly. Laz was trying to put in motion the way to get Diablo a free, so he could take advantage of, you know, the other things with the primevals. So, yeah, if you played any of the other Diablo games, this should all make some sense. Right? Right. The manual doesn't even tell you the Deckard Cain is a Haradrim, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, that was kind of a cool twist at the very end of the game, I always thought. How does Diablo have... Well, we'll talk about it later. I don't really know how it works either, but fuck it. So, does it all make sense now? I hope so. Is it confusing? Probably, sure, but I don't really care. This game's great. Doesn't need more. That's what Diablo 2 is for. Was it over here that was the Yep. All right. Hopefully this doesn't fuck up the recording. Okay. So this is Laz's lair. I'm gonna put Fireball on. I'm very lucky I have this. Okay. I kind of want more Vit, but magic is too tempting not to. Okay. So there's always enemies in these cages. Fuck.
Not enough mana. Not enough mana.
If you're a sorceress, sorcerer, you can also just teleport in there. It doesn't break anything. There's a lot of enemies in this area, and they're all succubi, and they're all fucking dangerous, by the way. Notice how our cast rate is also getting slightly faster because of this, too. Oh, my mistake. I forgot about you. These guys suck ass. Alright, they must be immune to fire. These guys are annoying as hell. I'm not really as worried about these anymore since I have like max res, because I played my cards just right. And if you're like, oh, it's just on normal, nothing really changes that hard from normal to hell, other than the amount of damage you take. So this is a really optimized character right now. I'm nervous. I haven't died at all, and I want to keep it that way. Okay, I can one-shot these, it looks like. That's great. This is also, like, the last area in the game before Diablo, by the way. It's fucking serious business. Oh, shit. So, these guys suck. Yeah, you can tell which immunity they are because they're shooting fire. If they're shooting lightning, they're immune to lightning. That's how you can deduce those. There's magistrates, and then there's advocates. So... those are the other two casters that can spawn here. Well, they're the types, I should say.
Not enough mana.
Fuck. I don't need to 360 no-scope it, just drink it. There we go. Now, you're probably like, what do we do here? Well, we don't die. That's the important thing. I'm gonna keep Fireball on because I think it's probably a better idea. Alright, this part's bullshit. I gotta be careful. Stand on these pillars and move as soon as you hit that book. Because it just spawns enemies in constantly. It's really annoying. Well, they're gonna be on the underside of these every time.
Not enough mana.
Okay. Good. So far. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is the best loot in the game, is in this exact area. So if you are like, oh, what's the best place to get items, Seth? You knew all the things about Diablo going into it. It's in this area. Have I ever really bothered to do that? No. Because it's not Diablo 2. And I don't care as much. So, but if you really want to, this is actually the best way to get lots and lots and lots of items, is just making a character go here straight off the bat over and over. Damn it. Okay. Now hopefully this doesn't fuck up the record. I really hope. because it's gonna launch a cutscene as soon as I start this. Now we go in the center, over yonder. Am I right? Lazarus is in there, so don't fuck around. This is a good early bait and switch the first time you play the game if you don't know what's going to happen. Oh, that's right. You go in the middle and then you touch the bookshelf. That's right. Yeah. I'm nervous. Okay.
Abandon your foolish quest. All that awaits you is the wrath of my master. You are too late to save the child. Now you will join him in hell.
Save the game. Don't stand over there. You'll see why. Do it. Yeah, you really think standing there's safe?
Not enough mana.
There's like 3 more dudes in there. Two-handed something. Ooh. So there's Laz. I'm just gonna ignore him. He is pretty dangerous. He does a lot of damage. But I'm cooler than him. Because you are too late to save.
Madness ends here, betrayer.
You are too late to save the child. I've always loved how he said that since I played this game. It's always cracked me up. You are too late to save the child. So this is why I said Laz gives you the best loot roll in the entire game. Diablo doesn't drop any items. He just gives you XP when he dies. So this is our final, well, main game stuff, I should say. Because he spawns with all these uniques. Or bosses, whatever you want to call them. What did he drop? Flail. Okay, so there's Albrecht. He's pretty fucked up. He's not having a good time over there. So, yay, we can get out of here. Oh, I missed that.
I have no room.
Oh, yes, you do. You gotta fucking say it like that. Why you gotta do that? I barely even see this damn thing. There we go. Okay. So we got a lot of goodies, which is always fun. But, Diablo himself is still a bitch. And, he ain't easy. He doesn't go down easy either. So, that's a story for another time. And now... Ooh, down to Diablo. Ooh, spooky. Cool. This is gonna suck what I'm gonna do, isn't it? Alright. But it doesn't matter. We're gonna set up for the expansion. Because once I kill him, I can do 2 things.
I have no room.
I just don't want to do it. It's too much of a pain. Alright.
Your story is quite grim, my friend. Lazarus will surely burn in hell for his horrific deed. The boy that you describe is not our prince. But I believe that Albrecht may yet be in danger. The symbol of power that you speak of must be a portal in the very heart of the labyrinth. Know this, my friend. The evil that you move against is the Dark Lord of Terror. He is known to mortal men as Diablo. It was he who was imprisoned within the labyrinth many centuries ago, and I fear that he seeks to once again sow chaos in the realm of mankind. You must venture through the portal and destroy Diablo before it is too late.
Okay, ID my items then.
Hello, my friend. Stay a while and listen.
We'll kill Diablo after that. HP... Eater of Souls! It's actually really bad. Flail of Joyance. Nothing for me.
I have no room.
Whoa,
Doesn't
what
even
can I do
shock
for
me.
you?
Great. What do you have, friend? You got nothing. Okay, that's really embarrassing, to be honest with you. I really want to use that. I think I'll sell this.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
It's fine. Let's be smart. You guys like when I do smart stuff, right? Right. Why do I do this, by the way? It reduces me having to go through the menu and accidentally sell a potion, because that's really annoying. God, I hate when that happens. It scares the shit out of me. It's only with Diablo 1. Whenever I'm doing something else, it doesn't do it. Let's put these over here. Because we're going to see if she has any spells at Adria that I can use. There's a staff of... oh, that's terrible.
Now where would I put this?
Up your ass. Okay, hopefully I can get at least a good grip of gold. We'll check out what Wirt's got as well. Oh, fuck me.
I sense a soul in search of answers. I sense a soul
No, pick
in
it all
search
up,
of
Seth. Just get
answers.
rid of it all. You're not going to use it. I don't think I have enough gold. I have way more gold than this on my other character, too. You always end the game with a shitload of gold, if you're curious. If you've been playing it smart, like I have. I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
So we have 73k to play with. None of these are really worth it. Ugh. These are all bad. Well, that's disappointing. Okay, I'll go see what Wirt's got. Because I actually want to get, like, you know, something? Anything? That'd be great. Just saying. Just saying. We still didn't do the magic rock. Good lord.
Over here.
That's not worth it. I really don't think there's any other items I can buy right now. And I don't think the vendors are going to have any restock because I've already reached the end of the game.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
Tempting? It really is? But if I get it in the dungeon, it's going to be a pain in the ass because it's 30 grand I just threw out. But it's plus 11, and I could use a better ring. Yeah, that's better. I don't want to admit it, but it's better.
Whoa, what can I do for you?
That's probably all I can really do. So I'm not gonna shoot myself in the foot.
What ails you, my friend?
You're probably like, Seth, what are you doing? Don't worry about it. I'm doing it. I know what I'm doing. They know what they did. Hi, Zesty. Yeah? Are you canceling sound? Yeah, you guys just want food right now because it's almost time you get fed. Down. Okay. No. Hi. Go mip mip mip. Mip mip mip. Mip mip. Are you gonna be difficult? Mup mup. Do you go mup mup? No. I don't go mup mup. I go moof moof. Alright. You're gonna keep canceling sound. Okay, that's fine. This is gonna make it really difficult in a few seconds when I gotta reach over. Okay. You're probably like, do you really need all that to kill Diablo? Well, we're not gonna kill Diablo right away. We're gonna do the expansion first. And I wholeheartedly expect to use all of it. Oh, Zesty, you're right. Meh.
I sense a soul in search of answers.
What ails you, my friend?
Oh, pfft.
What ails you, my friend?
I sense a soul in search of answers.
So, you're the hero everyone's been talking about. Perhaps you could help a poor, simple farmer out of a terrible mess? At the edge of my orchard, or just south of here, there's a horrible thing swelling out of the ground. I can't get to my crops or my bales of hay, and my poor cows will starve. The witch gave this to me and said that it would blast that thing out of my field. If you could destroy it, I would be forever grateful. I do it myself, but someone has to stay here with the cows.
I'll see you guys in the next one.
Tonight you will get your dick ripped off.